I'm gonna tell you how to make your tryouts. Hey guys, it's Kayla Shay coming at you today, back with another video. I've been a cheerleader since the 7th grade. Well, school cheerleader since the 7th grade. But I've loved it ever since. Let's get into the video. First, we're gonna talk about the prep. Number 1, you need to stretch every day. I'm not exaggerating, I'm not just being extra, because stretching is very important. And when I say stretch every day, I mean every day. At least 2 weeks in advance before tryout. You need to stretch to get everything loose. You need to stretch to improve your jumps, and it can also improve tumbling. So stretch every day. When I was in 7th grade, and every year after that, I found this video on YouTube. It was how to stretch or how to get higher jumps. And it was this video that I had watched every single day. And I stretched, and I actually did achieve higher jumps during tryouts, along with adrenaline, but also because I stretched every single day before tryouts. Number 2, get in the gym. And when I say this, I mean get in a gym. I know most schools, some high schools require tumbling, but if your school does not require tumbling and you get in the gym and you learn how to do a round-up back handspring, a round-up back handspring tuck, you can add points to your score sheet, which can increase your chances of making the team. Also, do not try to get in the gym a week before tryouts. Do not try to get in the gym 2 weeks before tryouts or a month before tryouts. At least try to get in the gym at least 3 months in advance. And maybe when I'm posting this video, it may be too late. But get in the gym as soon as you can, because you can at least learn how to do something simple that can at least get you a few extra points on your score sheet, which can increase your score. Also, when you're in the gym, ask them what you can do to improve your jumps. You can do jumps with weights on your ankles, and there's plenty of other things you can do, but I know that's the most common, and that can improve your jumps from being from here to up here. Make sure you're in the gym, you're focused, and you're learning a new skill. Make sure that once you learn the skill, that you don't stop with the skill. That once you learn it, you still continue to use it while you're on the cheer team. 3, practice your tryout material every single day. And when I say every single day, I mean every single day. I'm gonna keep saying that. When I say every single day, I mean every single day. And I say this because most times the schools will give you a clinic, and it'll be maybe 2 or 3 days before the actual tryout. And you only have 2 or 3 days to learn it, master it, and execute it on tryout day. So make sure that you take some time out of your day every day to practice, at least an hour or 2 out of your day every day to practice several times, run over it several times until it becomes second nature to you. So once you get into the tryout, it won't be foreign. When you're practicing, make sure that you're sharp. Make sure that you're executing every step perfectly. Make sure that you're incorporating facials into the dance portion or into the cheer, anything. Make sure you always have a smile on your face. Stand in front of a mirror when you're practicing. You are your own critic. So if you see something that doesn't look right, it probably doesn't look right to someone else. And make sure that you correct it. Once you correct it, continue to watch yourself in the mirror to see anything else that you're doing wrong. Number 4, ask someone else who has cheered before you or that has cheered before, that is a cheerleader currently. Make sure that they watch you, and they can give you pointers, they can give you tips on anything that you're doing wrong, but please take it as constructive criticism. Do not take it as them being mean, because you are trying to do what you can to make the team, and they're only trying to help. Number 5, develop confidence within yourself while you're practicing. You can do this by when you add facials, just making, like, if you look silly or if you feel silly, then you're probably doing it right. And that's how you can gain confidence, because someone else may look at you and be like, what is she doing? But you have confidence in yourself that you're doing what it takes to make the cheer team. All right, so the day of, make eye contact with the judges. Do not look at the ground. Do not look at the ceiling. Look at the judges. And if you are nervous, look past the judges, but it looks as if you're looking at them. But most of the time, eye contact is on the score sheet. So if you're looking at the floor, it makes you look as if you're, nervous, unconfident. If you're looking at the ceiling, it makes you kind of look as if you're just trying to go through it until it's over. Look directly at the judges with a smile throughout the whole tryout. Look at every single one of the judges and smile. Smile. And it feels weird because there's points in time, there's points within the tryout when you're just kind of standing there awkwardly waiting for the next transition into the next thing. And make sure you look at each one of them to acknowledge them that they're there. And when they smile back at you, it kind of makes you feel as if, it makes you feel confident. It makes you feel like, oh, they're looking at me. So yeah, make sure you smile at every single one of the judges while you're doing your tryout. So eye contact and a smile at all times. Be loud. Do not holler. Be loud. Do not scream to the top of your lungs, but you need to project. Project your voice outward. When you're in a big stadium with hundreds of people looking at you and you're expected to be heard over all of that, you have to project your voice, or no one's gonna hear you, and then people are gonna just kind of look at you. Being loud and projecting your voice will also get you more points on the score sheet, which can also get you one up over someone else who is just kind of shy and whispering. Be sharp. Pop your motions. Your arm should be hurting by the end of tryouts. I know a lot of people put on for tryouts, but this should also go throughout the season. Showcase your skills such as jumps, tumbling, and motions. Make sure your motions are sharp and they are correct. Make sure that your jumps are executed the right way, you have a correct technique, and make sure that whatever tumbling that you do, you are comfortable while doing it without a spot, and you're confident while doing it. Show spirit after everything. Whatever you do, you can do a jump, show spirit. You can do a tumbling pass, show spirit. After your cheer, show spirit. Chant and dance, everything, show spirit afterwards. And when I say show spirit, I don't mean go, woo, no. I'm gonna use my mascot as an example. I can say, let's go Warriors, or let's go Big Red. It is just something to transition you into the next part of your tryout. Look presentable at the tryout. That means makeup, hair, the whole shebang. If you have everything going on up here, you know, because everyone has the same thing going on down here, the judges are more likely to project themselves toward you, which could also maybe get you some more points on the score sheet. Volunteer to call the cheer or the chant. If you volunteer to call the cheer or the chant, the judges will look at you as a leader. That's the definition of a cheerleader. A leader, someone who likes to lead things. But if you mess up, keep going. Keep going. Do not stop and dwell on it during the tryout. If you mess up, keep going. Catch up where you left off and act like it never happened. Most of the time, if you do this, the judges will be like, she's not a quitter. That no matter what happens in any situation, that you can continue to move on and grow from it. They can kind of think of you as that type of person who doesn't give up, or if something happens, then you're able to pick up where you left off. You're able to keep it moving forward, and grow from your mistakes. They'll gravitate towards you more. Also, have enthusiasm throughout the whole tryout. No matter what happens, no matter anything, have enthusiasm. Act as if you want to be there. I mean, I'm pretty sure you do, but be overly enthusiastic. Because if they see that, then like, oh, she's an eye catcher. She'll be able to lead the crowd. Everyone will gravitate towards her because she knows how to catch the crowd's attention. And lastly, have fun. Trying out for cheer can be scary. It can be nerve-wracking. It can also be scary because it may or may not be your first time, or you may have had other people tell you that you couldn't do something when you know you can. And that is where the building confidence comes in. Because if you build confidence within yourself, then you'll be able to project that throughout your tryout, and it'll show once you make the team. I can't wait to hear you guys' stories after your tryouts. Please comment down below any other tips that I may have missed, or anything that you can comment to maybe help someone else. I hope that you got something from this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it helped you. These are just a few tips that I have learned throughout the years, and I wanted to share them with you guys. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Please don't forget to hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.